remplaçant, mais finalement, la solution qu'on a trouvée, c'est de fabriquer un nouveau Twin Otter. Et les gens de la côte ouest, Viking, qui produisent maintenant le Twin Otter 400. Il reste environ à travers la planète 500 appareils Twin Otter. Nous, on en a 4 à Yellowknife. Les appareils que l'on voit, et celui-ci, vous le voyez aujourd'hui, comme Dan le disait tantôt, de couleur jaune et rouge. Mais on a découvert que c'est un appareil qui pourrait être facilement utilisé pour des opérations spéciales. Donc, prochainement, nos Twin Otter seront peints de gris, couleur camouflage. Donc, les gens qui prennent des photos aujourd'hui, ben, vous serez peut-être parmi les chanceux à avoir photo du Twin Otter aux couleurs éclatantes rouge et jaune, alors que dans les prochaines années, on aura l'occasion de les voir, mais en gris cette fois-là.
And as I mentioned before,
Twin Otter.
and you can see they've closed the jump door, cleaning it up in there, making it a little warmer. Although it seems like beautiful temperature here, the higher you go, the colder it gets.
C'est environ 1 degré, 2 degrés au mètre pied, Dan. 2 degrés. Effectivement, comme Dan le disait, alors qu'on est bien ici à température au sol.
Which was designed way back in 1930s, served the RCF until 1965, when they were then sold by Crown Assets and wound up in the hands of civilians to be restored, used as scrap, or in some cases to languish in a field or barn until they were given a new life. Other countries, such as South Africa, continued to use the Harvard as an active military trainer well into the 1990s. That speaks to the durability and longevity of this remarkable aircraft. The Harvard today flies as a symbol and a reminder of all those who served, continue to serve, and to preserve our freedom, as a living memorial to those who made the supreme sacrifice. Each spring, the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association conducts a Harvard ground school for interested members and prospective pilots. Members are encouraged to join in all aspects of the volunteer operation, from airshow support, ground crew, restoration, maintenance, research, and special events. The association raises funds through airshow appearances, selling Harvard-related merchandise and apparel, and by offering a once-in-a-lifetime experience in our vintage aircraft. For more information, please visit our website at www.harvards.com or check us out on Facebook or Twitter. Of course, you can stop by our home base in Tilsonburg Regional Airport, as there's general action in the hangars every Tuesdays and Saturdays. The Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association conducts frequent open house and fly days and has special events throughout the year. Today, we're looking at 3 of our aircraft, 20242 WPK. This aircraft was built at the Canadian Car and Foundry in Fort William, Ontario, 1952, and served as the number 2 flight training school in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, until it was then sold by the government in 1967. Next, we have 3830 RWN. This aircraft was built by the North American Aviation in Inglewood, California in May 1941, and it served as a trainer in the BCATP in Weyburn and Yorkton, Saskatchewan, before moving to the Flying Instructor School in Trenton, Ontario. The Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association has owned this aircraft since 1977. Last but not least, we have 20422 RZW. This Canadian-built aircraft entered service in 1952 and is serving in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, MacDonald, Manitoba, and Penhold, Alberta. RZW is the ripe age of 17. Yes, folks, you heard that right. He got his wings earlier than most of those who served in the Second World War. Sean has been flying Harvards for over 30 years and has over 12,000 flying experience hours. We should also explain that not all those hours are to Harvard, as he currently flies a 737 MAX for Air Canada, so he gets to rack up those number of hours in the office, as he likes to call it. Today, Sean lives in Kitchener with his lovely wife and 2 children. Some final facts on the Harvard. The Harvard has a 1340 cubic inch Pratt & Whitney 9-cylinder radial engine. Its gross weight is 5,600 pounds, or just over 2,500 kilograms. The wingspan is 42 feet, or just under 13 meters. Its cruise speed is 150 miles per hour, that's 240 kilometers per hour. The stall speed, 56 miles per hour, which is 90 kilometers an hour. And the maximum dive speed is 262 miles per hour, and that's a whopping 420 kilometers per hour. Today, there are fewer than 50 Harvards flying in Canada, and we can proudly say that most of them are associated in some ways associated to the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association. We'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be here and hope we'll see you at the airport.
All right, thank you very much, Jamie McDonald. Now, not only does Jamie know everything about the Harvards, she is also one of the newest Harvard pilots. So when she talks about it, she talks from experience and she knows everything Harvard. So that is awesome. Just listening into our air boss, Lyle Holbrook. Lyle is fighting back the tears right now because our next act coming up is from 400 Squadron. Lyle has many hours flying.
Regardez bien maintenant, pendant que Greg et Mario s'éloignent pour la séquence, Todd tire sur le manche. Montez tout droit, tout droit, tout droit. L'appareil ne peut plus monter. Et coup de palette. Alors que d'autres appareils font des cercles de côté. Donc, c'est ce qu'on appelle la vrille à plat.
Wow, that was crazy. A flat spin with an aircraft circling around it. Something you don't see every day over the waters of Barrie and Keppenfelt Bay. As the team gets back in formation, I'll introduce you to the team's lead pilot, Greg Powell. Greg began his airshow career in 2017 flying with the Snowbirds on the outer right wing and then later as the lead solo. Greg continues to serve as a reserves officer in the RCAF and would like to thank his lovely wife Emily and their 3 young children for their incredible support. Et le quart de tour. You can hear a little bit of the communication going on in the cockpit. Team lead Greg Powell telling the team what's coming up and what to expect and when to move. So listen in.
Les Northern Stars se préparent maintenant pour l'un des manœuvres les plus difficiles du spectacle. Greg va faire basculer son but à l'envers et guider l'équipe à travers un demi-tonneau. À la fin du tonneau, Greg sera à l'endroit et ses coéquipiers seront à l'envers. Pendant le tonneau, Greg passera de G négatif étonnant à des G positifs plus confortables, tandis que Todd et Mario, eux, passeront des G positifs à des G négatifs, tout en restant en formation par...
Right side up. During the roll, Greg will go from experienced eye-popping negative G's to more comfortable positive G's, while Todd and Mario will go from experienced more comfortable position G's to headache-inducing negative G's, all while staying in perfect formation. The role of the lead pilot is to fly each maneuver as smoothly and predictably as possible, while the wingmen stay in formation using reference points on lead aircraft. What you're seeing is pure stick and rudder flying. No computers or autopilots are being used. It takes a lot of experience and hours of practice to get things right. Get your cameras ready as the team flies another signature maneuver, the corkscrew. Greg rolls his pit special upside down, and Todd and Mario roll around the smoke trail from Greg's #1 airplane. During the corkscrew, Greg is experiencing a sustained 1 negative G. Here they come.
Mesdames et messieurs, le tire-bouchon. Suivez maintenant Mario. Alors qu'il s'éloigne de la formation, il entre dans un demi-vide cubain, se repositionne, prend de la vitesse. Un petit tonneau en passant, on tire sur la manche pour faire la boucle, mais avec un petit peu de travail en haut, le déclencher, l'avalanche.
Maneuver is very simply called the avalanche, and you'll see for what reason as Mario brings it through and performs an avalanche with the Pitts aircraft. Watch now as Greg and Todd pull into the vertical in line of stern formation and then split apart to fly a beautiful heart dedicated to all their adoring fans. See if the winds cooperate, we should have a beautiful heart in the sky. And we do. That's dedicated to all you people of Barrie and surrounding area.
Regardez maintenant alors que Greg et Ted se repositionnent aux extrémités. Et maintenant, ce sera le croisement.
Greg and Todd now doing the double Launchback. The Northern Stars fly the famous Pitts Special, designed by Curtis Pitts to win aerobatic contest. The Pitts is a 2-seat biplane followed by a 260 horsepower Lycoming engine. It weighs about 1,000 pounds, has a cruise speed of 170 miles per hour, a top speed of 200 miles per hour, and climbs at over 2,700 feet per minute. The airplane has symmetrical airfoil, so it flies just as well upside down as it does right side up. All right, the next maneuver they're going to execute is the clover downward split, and we're going to listen into the cockpit.
pour inverser leur direction. Ils se sont contactés, ils se voient, et maintenant, face à face, à 400 000 à l'heure. Regardez au centre maintenant. Pas un, mais deux hammerheads. Le double hammerhead avec Todd.
All right, as the team sets up for their next maneuvers, I would like to acknowledge the team sponsors. AIRSHOW, Canada's largest piston engine and accessory overhaul facility. Canadian Propeller Action, Western Canada's only AIRSHOW propeller factory authorized repair station, and MQ Propeller factory trained and authorized facility. McSizzle Aero, maintainers of float planes, aerobatic and race aircraft, and everything in between. Mid-Canada Mod Center, Canada's premier independent avionics integrator and support center, and Hartzell Engine Tech, a leading manufacturer in general and military aviation, offering aircraft engine accessories. All right, they're setting up now for a triple hammerhead. Okay, they're going to kick it over. There you go, a triple hammerhead, ladies and gentlemen. One of the hardest parts of the formation act is the rejoin. Watch as Greg flies a gentle turn as Todd and Mario set out the oars to catch up. Slowly but surely, Todd and Mario will slip back into the formation, all within the confines of the aerobatic The team will now perform the Vic combo. It's a Vic formation barrel roll, followed by a Vic formation loop, hence the name. Inspiration is at the heart of the Northern Stars aerobatic team. Several years ago, Todd was in a battle for his life, fighting stage 4 cancer. His doctor said he may never return to flying high-performance aircraft, but emerging victorious, Todd is back in the cockpit flying air shows, proving that anything is possible, no matter what the odds. Through his flying, he hopes you are inspired to achieve the unachievable.
Alors que la formation s'est séparée, celui qui est le plus près de nous, le petit nouveau, celui qui a plus d'expérience toutefois, Mario Hamel, aux commandes de son fils, il veut nous montrer qu'il est capable de faire des tonneaux. Dans un premier temps, il fera le tonneau régulier. Regardez-moi. On y va avec le tonneau régulier. Et on va y aller pour ceux qui veulent prendre des photos plus doucement. Le tonneau là. Alors qu'à l'extrême gauche, Todd et Greg approchent verrière contre verrière dans ce qu'on appelle le tonneau miroir. Greg effectuera un tonneau inversé tandis que Todd effectuera un tonneau en G négatif autour de Greg.
From the left, the mirror roll, ladies and gentlemen. Watch as they roll in a mirror formation from left to right. Okay, let's go back to the cockpit now and talk to Greg as he leads the team to the echelon photo paths. All right, HP, we're with you on the radio.
Hilarious, Greg Newmouth.
Pour leur dernier passage, mesdames et mesdemoiselles, messieurs, Todd, Greg et Mario, aux commandes de le Pit Special, les Northern Stars.
And the team is a total family experience. Enda Farrell, Todd's daughter, actually put the music together for this show. So we'd like to give a shout out to her. I believe she's with us here in the crowd today. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think by your applause? Did you enjoy the Northern Stars? All right, folks, are you ready for some Top Gun action?